feeling?
Good.
Was it just kind of a little snag at camp?
Yeah, it was. I tweaked my groin a little bit, so just a couple days off the ice helped a lot.
And you've been skating though for a couple months.
Yeah, yeah, I've been skating a couple days, but started off lightly and then started progressing as the days went on.
Hey Joe, what's your mindset coming into this thing? I mean, it seems like again you're in a battle for a position or something. I mean, is that the way you kind of see it?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, every year, obviously, there's jobs, ice time to be taken, and I have the same mindset as every other year that I've came here, and obviously, everyone wants to showcase their skill and what they can bring to the game. So, I have another opportunity again, and so do a lot of guys. So I'm sure, myself included, are going to grab on that.
Joe, what was the message from the team, front office, after last year? I think you played 66 games, as far as what they wanted you to work on, improve on heading into this season?
Pretty much everything. I mean, obviously, in my game, I want to be a complete centerman, and I want to be able to do, penalty kill, power play, and be responsible 5-on-5. But obviously, over the summer, there's not just one particular thing that I can improve on. I think I can improve on a lot of things, and I'm still a young player. I still need to, learn, and I guess the experience is going to come as I play more games. But I guess just practicing my skills, practicing my hands, my shot, practicing my skating, all those kind of things, and it's just gonna make me be a more rounded player going forward.
Have they told you pretty much you're going to be a center, or is there still, you can move back and forth, wing, center, whatever they need, or how do you view yourself?
Yeah, I mean it's obviously up to them, but I think that my natural position's a center, but I could obviously play the wing. I've played the wing when I was younger in juniors for a full year, and yeah, I mean, it's no, I guess it's not that much different, but I definitely, played center most of my life, but the wing's pretty familiar also.
I know you talked about kind of the same mindset as past years, but now that you've been through like pretty close to a full season in the NHL, like that has to give you a little different perspective on the whole thing too, right?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, obviously, being here last year and just taking everything in, just the mindset, the practices, the games, and just the overall experience definitely helped a lot. I feel a lot more confident coming in. I thought I had a really good summer and working out and skating quite often. We had a decent long summer, so I feel really good coming in, and I feel like I'm improving my game a lot, and hopefully that confidence, is going to translate really well on the ice.
What have you thought of the new coaches so far?
Yeah, I really like him. I spoke to him twice over the summer. He had called me and just catching up a little bit. But, I really like him. He came talk to me a little bit and just told me, play my game and play with confidence and I guess just be yourself. So, it was really nice to kind of exchange some words with him. And so the other coaches as well, they came up to me and spoke to me over the summer. So everyone's reached out and, they're really good people. So I'm looking forward to working with them.
So what do you think of your season last year? I mean, did you like that, or did you think? I mean, were there things you could have done better, or more out, or whatever?
Yeah, of course. I mean, it was definitely a learning experience for me, and there's definitely a few things that I would have liked had gone better, but it is what it is. It's in the past now, and just looking to become a better hockey player and keep learning from the older guys and getting that experience. So, but yeah, there's definitely some things that I would have liked to gone better, but I'm looking forward to the new challenge now.
I think it was like last year in the summer you put on some weight, some muscle. How did that go for you as far as just making you a little bit harder in battles down low, and how do you feel right now strength-wise?
No, I feel really good. Like I said, I had a big summer, and I kind of learned a bit more about my body this summer. I worked with Andy O'Brien over the summer, and I stayed at our facility at Cortex in Montreal. So I thought I had a really progressive summer there, and just got to learn my body a little more, and saw what I needed help with, and little things that I could get stronger at, and I kind of figured it out over the summer, and now I feel really comfortable in my body.
Maybe you have more of like a simplified system for this team, something that you guys really haven't seen over the past few years. Do you think you've had to tweak your game to adapt to it?
A little bit. I think the game now has just gotten a lot faster. So, one thing this summer was obviously to work on my speed, but I thought I was a little bit too heavy last year, and I feel really good at the weight that I'm at now. And the game, like I said, it's so fast, and you got to be able to skate and make plays at a high level. So, just I guess working on that over the summer helped a lot.
Did you lose some weight?
I did, yeah. I lost, yeah. I was about like 210 last year, and some days even more. But now I'm more about like 203. So I lost a decent amount of weight. Yeah.
That is pretty, 210, I mean, you carried it pretty well. That's like linebacker size, man. Did you kind of feel it like sometimes on the ice like that? Or I mean,
Like,
you couldn't really do what you wanted to do or something sometimes?
yeah. I mean, I just thought it affected a bit of, I guess my speed. Like I was still, pretty fast, but I just thought like it was, some weight that I really need. I worked a lot, like I said, with speaking with Andy and our team in Montreal. I guess they figured out a plan what's best for me, and I worked on a lot more stuff. Worked a lot more, on some speed in the gym. So yeah, I feel really good on the ice.
Were you too young to have grown up like watching Alex Tanguay as a player in his prime, or do you remember it?
I remember a little bit of it, but not that much. No.
Is it cool though to kind of have him as a coach and get advice from him, and especially when you're on the power play like today, like knowing what he was able to do as a player?
Yeah, it is. I mean, obviously, from watching him, he's a really skilled player that played the game the right way, and his skill set. I mean, even now on the ice, when as a coach, like he makes some guys look silly sometimes, but yeah, he's good he's good to work with. I mean, I worked with him a lot last year, and going to his office, and he'd come grab me and pull me in, show me some clips. So, like I said, all the staff seems great to work with, and Tanguay especially, that he works with the Fords a lot, and just being comfortable with him, exchanging words. It's really pretty awesome.
Setting the tone early, obviously, is so important coming into the regular season. How's that been for you guys in the dressing room, and how has that culture kind of evolved throughout the preseason here?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of new faces here, so we've had a lot of team bonding recently, especially when we were up in Traverse, just kind of getting some chemistry going, and going out to watch some football or going out to eat. We've had a lot of time together up there, and obviously it's always a great experience up in Traverse. So, coming back here now, guys are getting familiar with each other. Guys are still learning, building some chemistry. So it's pretty exciting right now. Obviously we got a really good group. We've added a few good players, and we're just all really excited for the season to start.
Last one for me. How have you seen, if at all, some of the more seasoned guys kind of have they taken the younger prospects or players under their wings a little bit, or how have you seen that develop, those dynamics?
Yeah, I mean, nothing that's really eye-opening, but just the little things on the ice, helping the new guys that haven't really been to camp. There's new drills that are, guys are a little nervous coming in. We were once those guys coming into camp being nervous, so they know what it's like, and, they've been there for, the younger players and the new faces. So everyone's just helping each other out, and obviously the veteran guys taking a bit more of I guess, a bigger role to our younger players, which is nice to see.